Hi everyone, welcome back to the Testament of Sherlock Holmes. We've recently done an autopsy on Kurtz, one of the bishop's murderers, and found that he was killed by the other two accomplices so that they couldn't be traced to him because he had his finger bitten off. So he was poisoned with his dogs and they all fought each other and went mad. We've now tracked down the opium den, which was poisoned and killed poor Kurtz. And we found the other two assailants in the guarded room at the back. Unfortunately, we need to get rid of the guard, so that is what we are going to do now. Dr. Watson said that these smelling chemicals here were used potentially as tranquilizers in the, let's say veterinary, but in the medical field. So let's try and get this concoction up now.
Small balls of opium. I'll take a spoonful.
Right, now we had the stuff over here.
Phew! What a stink! This bottle is full of barbiturate acid. We use it in medicine sometimes as a tranquilizer.
There we go. That's exactly what we needed to know. Thanks, Watson.
A syringe that could be useful.
Yes, indeed. Right, now we just need to brew our stuff. What have we got here?
I need something.
Do you? Oh, I see. Hang on. What do we got? Should we put them in? No, what is that? Is that the oil? What is that? Do you need a match? There we go. Cool. So we need to heat this up, I guess?
Holmes, do you really think that this is the appropriate moment?
Don't worry, Watson. My mind only requires stimulation when it is unoccupied. That is not the case at the moment. I am merely heating these opium balls to obtain a liquid solution.
You have a potentially very powerful sedative there, Holmes. Be careful, such a dose could be lethal.
Right, okay.
This door shouldn't be open.
Let's hide, Holmes.
This place isn't very favorable for that. I hate the idea, but we will have to rely on luck.
Oh.
There, it's locked.
Oh.
We've been locked in.
That's not gone well, has it? Well, we can get back to doing the drugs. Can we? No, okay.
It is impossible to get out.
Not for a man of our caliber. We'll have to just break this window open now. Can we? Oh yeah, we can get behind it now. Aha. Hang on. No, there.
I think that window is large enough for us to squeeze through.
This window is well and truly stuck. We'll have to pull it free.
That's fine.
I think that window is large enough for us to squeeze through.
We'll use the bill hook
This
then, I think.
window is well and truly stuck. We'll have to pull it free.
Okay.
It's open, but this window is damnably heavy. We need something to keep it wedged open.
Oh, hang on a minute. So I just happen to have a stick as well. That's a bit of luck, isn't it, eh?
Good. We can get out of here. After you, my dear fellow.
Very well, Holmes.
Didn't we want to... Oh, did we finish doing the drugs? I guess so. I can't... Did we not want to put that in it? Hang on. Oh, do I want to cross that with the liquid stuff? Want to put that in there? Yes. Do I want to put that in there? Yes. Okay. Okay. We're armed. Up. No. Up. Up. That one. Yes. Small loading time later. Oh no, that's... I thought that was a loading screen. No, that's just us waiting. Sorry.
It's time to take action, Watson.
Do I just jab him?
Go and distract the brute guarding the door.
What? Why don't you do it yourself? You're an expert boxer, after all.
It's not a matter of fighting. It's a matter of luring him to me.
Ah, I see. I imagine that the sedative is for him.
Yes, indeed.
Well deduced, Watson. Do something to bring the guard towards me. Good luck, Watson.
Sir, would you be so good as to come here?
Do I have to... When do I jab him? There. Oh, that's fast working, on it. How much did we put in there? Is he going to be okay? Well, I'm not a doctor. Yeah, what's upstairs?
No, not that way. We must take them by surprise.
Let's
Okay.
get to the corridor by these stairs, Holmes.
Oh, I see.
Holmes, what on earth are you doing? No! Stop! Put your hands up! Don't try anything clever!
We missed then. Oh, Detective Bailey.
They're under arrest. Take them away.
How did he know?
So be it. Come, Watson. Let us go.
Oh, we missed. Did we miss, or was he testing a theory out or something? Later. I feel a lecture coming on.
But why have we come back to Baker Street? It would have been better to join Baines to interrogate those criminals.
No. In the hands of the police, those crooks won't talk, and you know it. They risk being hanged.
Oh, so all that for nothing.
Oh, forgotten about these.
Oh, they didn't find anything. Sherlock Holmes isn't a nice man, is he? I don't think I like him now.
Look what I found.
What have you found?
Don't do that.
Oh, you're
We
beating
don't like
Sherlock
him, But
Holmes.
you shouldn't hit him like that.
Give that back. It's only a doll.
This is Sherlock Holmes's attic. All this must have belonged to him. I want to know what happens next. Keep reading.
3 trails and 2 dead ends. The poor nephew is dead, but Baines has the bishop's murderers. The only one left is the rat killer. Have you questioned him?
No.
May I ask when you're going to do it?
Never.
I found him.
Oh.
What? You're not trying to tell me that he's escaped again?
Yes, but this time it's not your fault. Nor mine, for that matter.
You've been using me, Holmes. I unwittingly aided one of the most dangerous criminals in the kingdom to escape. So please tell me why.
An explanation would be futile. It would only lead to further pointless questions.
But do you have even the slightest notion as to where he might be hiding?
Forget Hans Schielmann for the moment, Watson. Just concentrate on the fact that the bishop is on the chessboard.
In any case, the news has spread like wildfire. Look at the headlines. All the papers are talking about it. And the Globe Explorer, their editors must be jumping for joy.
Let the dogs bark with the pack, Watson.
But how could Farley be so well informed? Look, he also mentions our visit to the opium den, and in great detail. How did he know?
Let me see. Contrary to what you might think, Watson, I do not consider that all of our trails have led to dead ends. We're simply missing a common denominator, something that links them together. And our journalist's mystery informer might just be that missing link.
Should we attempt to uncover his identity?
It is essential that we do so. Let us examine the map. We must talk to Mr. Farley.
Ah, okay. Hans Schielmann, the famous oracular imprisoned at Westgate for murder, has achieved one of the most spectacular escapes in British history. The escape took place without violence or bloodshed and is extraordinary in that the prison guards did not observe anything untoward. Indeed, it was someone entirely unconnected with the prison who noticed that the dangerous criminal was missing. That person was none other than Dr. John Watson. Yes, dear readers, you read that correctly. Dr. Watson, the friend and accomplice of the Baker Street detective, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. According to the prison director, Mr. Holmes visited Westgate in order to interrogate Hans Schielmann. As regards to that excuse me. As regards to what exactly still remains a mystery, but considering the fact that Shieldman could not have possibly escaped without outside assistance, it is quite easy to guess at the true reason for Sherlock Holmes' visit to Westgate Fortress. It is now up to the police to conclude the current investigation. Right, let's have a look at the map. Let's have a look at the proper map. What we got? Farley's office.
Here we are at Farley's office. One cannot say that ethics play a very large role in his life. Look at the headlines pinned to the walls, like trophies of bad taste. Perhaps we will finally begin to understand the reasons for his persistence in tarnishing your reputation.
It's that redaction on that sign behind him. Right, let's have a look. What do we got?
This is an electric box. Interesting.
Okay,
Coffee. It's still hot.
lovely. Jacket.
A press card. Osmond Farley. It's his overcoat.
And do we pinch that? I hope so. Anything else?
Cigarettes. An ordinary, inexpensive brand.
Okay. Oh, we're done there, apparently. Anything else? I think we're good.
This door is locked. Is Farley afraid of being interrupted suddenly?
I must go out for a while, Miss Jean. I won't be long. Ask my appointments to wait, and send this message as a matter of urgency.
Mr. Osmond Farley, I presume.
Messrs. Holmes and Watson. What a surprise.
What is there so surprising about being visited by the targets of your slander?
I never slander. I inform.
You will have to accept the consequences of these articles, Mr. Farley.
Those words sound like a threat, Mr. Holmes.
I never threaten. I merely warn.
You don't frighten me, Mr. Holmes. I know all of your little secrets. And soon all of London will find out what really hides behind the facade of the impeccable detective.
Is it Batman?
Thanks to my work,
Is he Batman?
the whole world will discover the true Sherlock Holmes. Gentlemen, I don't wish you a good day.
Oh, he's a bit rude, isn't he? Terence, I don't
What
think
a
I like him.
bore. Even to the point of refusing to shake our hands.
Which means that we can avoid having to wash them. Did you notice the crumbs on his jacket? He had just finished eating and his hands will be covered in grease, the same as his mouth.
Slovenly habits. That's quite disgusting, Holmes.
Do not be deceived, Watson. The workmanship in those tailor-made clothes indicate that he is a man who takes pride in his appearance. If Farley has left without brushing off his jacket or washing his hands, then it is because he spotted our approach and wished to avoid us at all costs.
But why?
We will find out by searching his office.
The secretary will stop you. Please reassure me, Holmes, you don't intend upon knocking her out?
Only if we exhaust every other viable alternative.
Right. Here we go. We're going in. Brute force.
The secretary is occupied in sending a telegram via their electric telegraph. Farley asked that she should do so before he left.
You're
We
right.
must find a way of interrupting the transmission, which will oblige her to go to the telegraph office in Kensington. It will take her some time to get there, and if we add on the time it takes to send the telegram and then return here, we should have ample time to search the office without being disturbed.
I suppose it's unnecessary to point out the illegality of this search?
I'm afraid so.
Right. So it's a good job there's an electric box here. Let's,
This is an electric box. Interesting. I need a tool to remove the lid.
Okay, Dr. Watson. What about a knife? Will that do?
Closed. I need a tool to remove the lid.
Ah, coat hanger. Okay, hang on.
This hanger has a large iron hook.
Lovely. Watch and be amazed, Watson. Watch and be amazed.
I can hear an electrical humming. The secretary is using the electricity supplied by this switch. Let us see if I can cause a short circuit.
Can I just not
Let us
switch
see
it
if
off?
I can cause a short circuit.
Okay. No, I can't. Hmm. Right. I need to get this one. What have I done wrong here? It's got to be that, hasn't it? Yeah, because that's not going to go anywhere. Try that.
Let us see if I can cause a short circuit.
Didn't work. Okay. What about... hang on. There. Like that. And then... No, that doesn't help me at all. Ah!
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
Yes!
Oh, that's just too bad.
Get out quickly, Watson. I'm going to hide here.
Yeah, close the door. Master of disguise.
The
And...
way is clear.
It's going to hide behind the door. You didn't even close the fuse box. Look at that. Oh, that's brilliant.
I cannot leave now.
Wrong door. So she would have walked straight past that and gone, oh, I wonder if that's related. Probably not.
Let's go, Watson.
Hang on, did that coffee pot just... No, it glowed green. It's okay. I thought it glowed blue. Well, let's check out the secretary's side first.
The ribbon
typewriter.
is missing from this machine.
Yeah. So she's not typing then.
A makeup case with a good brush.
Okay, gotta have that.
I must look more attentively. I must look more attentively. I can make out the marks, but I need...
Okay, so we need to dust up here.
I must...
Ah, we need some, like... Oh,
A
look.
page of this notebook has been torn out. We can only see the title in shorthand and today's date. It's a message that the secretary must send urgently. I'm going to recopy it.
You can read shorthand? You never cease to amaze me. Were you a secretary before becoming the great Sher?
Perhaps, perhaps. But no, a man must have his secrets.
Notes on the investigation into Sherlock Holmes. So all his colleagues, after the visit from... Okay, what else have we got? So we still got that. Is there anything else? Surely we need some, like, dust or something.
I must look more attentively.
Okay.
I can make out the marks, but I need something to bring them to light.
Okay. Let's... Oh, do I have anything on me? No, not really. I need some coal or what have we got
Here
here?
is Farley's secretary's telegram. Nothing special here.
Okay, what about the fireplace? Can we get some ash to make... Okay, we'll see if there's anything over here. Ah-ha-ha! Oh no, it's a bit of paper. I will call you this morning. Destroy this letter. Receive it urgently. Your revelations regarding our man's true schemes are increasingly surprise. His Machiavellianism, I can't even put my teeth in, of this sort.
This
Okay.
paper only just escaped the flames.
But who is this note about? And who wrote it?
I will deal with it later.
Okay.
This book has fallen down from the shelf.
Sherlock Holmes.
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. My word, it's my stories about your investigations.
A real investigative reporter must have read them, my dear Watson.
Is everything?
A real...
Right, okay, good. Oh, bookshelf.
My adventures have fallen from this shelf.
Okay.
Someone closed the curtain as though he wanted to maintain his privacy. This cabinet has a lot of drawers, each marked with a letter. There is surely a great deal of information in them.
But we can't open all of them. We must know what we are looking for.
Got some keys here.
A bunch of keys, a telephone, a technological
1313.
marvel. A number was written next to it quite recently. A fine, educated hand.
Holmes, this number seems very familiar.
Yes, but let us dial it to be sure. Miss, get me 1313, please. It is Scotland Yard, of course. I'm beginning to understand.
Lucky you.
So he's getting... The detective is tipping him off.
Judging from all the notes on the board, our reporter is an assiduous and organized worker.
Got the prince over there, look. Prince Woodville.
A photograph of Prince Woodville. Farley is evidently also interested in this affair.
Anything else? Yep. Newspaper article. News in brief. The convent of St. Anthony in the town of Llanfair Pwthgwyndwth Gogelis Llantollin Llandysiliog Gogolgor on the Isle of Anglesey, Wales, was at the scene of a macabre discovery last Sunday. Upon the villagers' arrival at the convent, with the arms laden with provisions for the nuns in honour of St. Anthony, patron saint of butchers and good meat. It would seem that it already was too late, and the temptation by the aforementioned saint struck brutally within the holy place upon the fateful day. The convent's 16 nuns apparently succumbed to the collective strain of madness which resulted in their horrifically devouring one another. The lifeless bodies were found in the canteen, around what appears to have been their last meal, a clear vegetable soup. They've been poisoned, clearly. Okay, so he's put
Here's
those...
what is strange. An attack of collective insanity.
Yes. The Globe Explorer. Mystery surrounds the body drowned in the Thames. The body of a man discovered yesterday morning upon the banks of the Thames still remains a mystery. An autopsy has revealed that the amount of water in the victim's lungs confirms the death was drowning. However, many gaping wounds on his body point to a savage aggression before death. For the moment, no explanation has been provided by the authorities. The victim was able to be identified. The man, the 53-year-old bargeman, was already known to the law, where his name has appeared in proceedings related to the breach of legislation in different merchandise trafficking affairs, principally in the cereal market. The latest charge dates back several days. The court was prosecuting the deceased for destruction and degradation of goods, namely the vast quantity of wheat. The shortage raging simultaneously in London would not have encouraged the judge to lean towards leniency if this horrific death had not interrupted the proceedings.
A horrible story, and rather a strange one.
Yes, indeed. Anything else? No, I think we're good. Okay, his typewriter.
Our man left his sandwich unfinished.
Oh, I wasn't... Yeah, okay. Oh, I thought we were looking at something else.
This armchair is out of place.
It is, isn't it? Oh, what we got there? Ash, that's what we need.
This ashtray is worth examining.
Yeah, take
This
it.
ash comes from an ordinary, well-known brand of cigarettes. It is still warm.
That's fine.
This cigar is of a fine quality. It must be very expensive and difficult to obtain.
And it is not even finished. What a waste.
So that could be the prince. So the writer, Oswald Farley, is in cahoots with the detective and Prince Woodville to try and damage our name. I can see why the detective would want us out of the way.
Changed the typewriter ribbon. There are smudges of dark blue ink.
Okay. Right, so let's come back to this and use the ash with that. Okay, hang on. Just use that with that.
I must look more attentively.
Okay, how does one...
I understand
There we go.
what you want to...
Holmes
I
follow-up.
can see what has been written. Please write it down.
Very well, Holmes.
What does it say? Followed Holmes repair elements bio D and F. Okay. So that probably refers to the information in the. Oh, there's still something about the ash.
This ashtray is worth examining.
What else? Got the cigar. Oh, it's still.
The cigar end is still hot. Farley was not alone when we arrived at his secretary's office.
You are thinking of the owner of the cigar.
Yes, the reporter smokes ordinary cigarettes. Can you smell the subtle scent of gingerbread? That is the characteristic odor of a Habano Clarissimo. Our mysterious visitor is a rich man, Watson. This category of Havanas is exorbitant, and I cannot imagine a cigar lover crushing out such a marvelous smoke before finishing it. Since we saw no one leaving the building,
They're still
that
there.
must point to a secret exit somewhere.
Ah.
How are we going to find it?
By retracing Farley's steps from the moment before we arrived.
It's going to be the
Look,
bookcase.
This room is teeming with clues.
Recreate Farley's sequence of events. Okay. So, having a smoke. There's a cigar from ashes in it. The journalist visitor smoked a cigar. No. No. Does he sit opposite the journalist? Probably. The chair. The journalist sat in this armchair. The journalist pushed the armchair when he ran. The journalist visitor sat in this armchair. The journalist moved the armchair to get something from underneath it. The journalist pushed the armchair when he heard the doorbell. The means of protection. Probably that. That's a 4 as well. The journalist wanted to get rid of this paper. The journalist dropped the paper into the fire by accident. No, the paper was nothing to do with the journalist. The journalist deliberately threw the paper into the fire. The journalist wanted to light a fire in the fireplace. That's true. The journalist wanted to give this book to the visitor. No. Draw attention to the book. This book is not from the bookcase. The journalist needed some information on the book. The journalist accidentally dropped the book from the bookcase. The journalist was hiding a compromising photo in this book, possibly. So that all went well. So we got 6644. I don't think I've done that right. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you what we need. Let's go and have a look at the information first, and that might give us more of a clue. D and F, they said, didn't they?
I wonder which drawer the secretary was interested in.
D to F.
The DF drawer. Of course. The one in the message that we deciphered from the secretary's desk blotter. Closed.
Ah, do we have keys?
The DF drawer. Of course. The one in the message that we deciphered from the secretary's desk blotter. There are a lot of cards. How to find the right one?
Oh, I don't know.
I can't do that. I can't do that. No, it is unnecessary. No, it is unnecessary. I can't do that. I can't do... No, it is...
That one at the back?
No, it is unnecessary. I can't do that. I can't do that. No, it is unnecessary. No, it is unnecessary.
Should we just go
I
until
can't
it
do
says
No, it is
a
unnecessary.
something different?
I can't do that. No, it is unnecessary. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. No, it is unnecessary. No, it is unnecessary. I can't do that. No, it is unnecessary.
What do you want from me, Sherlock? Do you want to set fire to it? I just don't know what it is you want me to do. We obviously need to look at it.
There are a lot of cards. How to find the right one?
Do we have any? No, I can't even refer to anything.
No, it is unnecessary.
What does that say?
No, it is unnecessary.
Okay, what about that one?
No, it is unnecessary.
What is it that I've got to click on?
No, it is unnecessary. No, it is No, it is I can't do that.
Is there one I've missed?
I can't do that. I can't do
Hidden
that.
in here somewhere.
No, it is I can't do No, it is
What about that
No,
one?
it is
No?
I can't do that.
That one?
I can't do that.
That
I
one?
can't do that.
That one?
No, it is unnecessary.
That
I
one?
can't do that.
What's that?
I can't do that.
Oh, it's like wallpaper.
I can't do that. No, it is I can't do
It's got
No,
to be
it is unnecessary. No, it is unnecessary.
here somewhere.
No, I can't do that. No, it is unnecessary. I can't do that. I can't do that. No, it is unnecessary. I can't do that. No, it is unnecessary.
I honestly,
I can't do that.
I don't know what they want
I
from
can't
me.
do that. No, it is unnecessary. These blue stains come from an
Ooh.
old typewriter ribbon.
It
This
was.
card
I
has
just
been
noticed it
removed
poking out the
recently.
side. Ah, Prince Woodville, closely related to the royal family, recently permitted to legally use the title of prince after the investigation by the committee of experts and representatives of the royal line. Highly regarded among the common people, involved in charitable and philanthropic actions, distribution of soup in the needy in the Whitechapel area, financing a campaign of medical treatment and distribution of blankets. He describes himself as popular, but his critics prefer the term populist. Intelligent and cultivated, but some abrupt changes of mood have been observed when replying to journalists' tactless questions. Okay.
This card has got grease marks on it. The reporter made them. Apparently he's making inquiries about Prince Woodville, too.
But where do you come into all this? Look, if we pull the curtain a little, we can see out into the street.
Okay. Do we want to have a little nosy? Yeah, but that... I don't know. You see anything? I can't see anything. Oh well, we're going to try and sort out this...
This armchair is out of place.
Yeah. We're going to try and find the secret passage, won't we? Which we think is here. It's not really big enough to be a secret passage. So, it could be behind the wardrobe. No, maybe. Or... have I missed anything? Right, we had the puzzle here, didn't we?
Our man left his sandwich unfinished.
Right, so where was that clue? It's here. Investigation into the journalist Farley. Okay, so the journalist looked at the card in the cupboards. The journalist looked out of the window and saw Holmes, probably. That's probably number 1, yes. So what would he do then? He would then probably chuck this in here. Get rid of this paper. That's 4. Okay. Oh, I see. We've got to put... No, these are the order numbers. I'm thinking, how'd you get the order numbers? The journalist left the cigar to cover a woman's perfume. An expensive cigar, that would be interesting. Right, so hang on. Likely then, he saw him coming. Did he drop it into the fire by accident? No. I don't think so. I think he would then, when he ran, he's going this way, and then he would come to this book. Then 4, and then that's got to be 5. I guess that's a no? Is it? That's a no then. Okay. Okay. So we've got him, saw Holmes out the window. The journalist pushed the armchair when he ran. So he ran. Is there anything down here? No, nothing clickable. I don't know. I think we're missing something. Is there something here? Is one of these things like a lever? Oh, hang on. Ooh. Once again, Watson, you are blocking the view.
The key is still in the lock.
That's a clue. That was locked, wasn't it? So, hang on a minute.
Our man left his sandwich.
Yes, so hang on a minute. Did he run? He ran past there. Did he run to the door? Lock the door to give himself time to... So that's got to be... No, that's the exit. So that would probably be last. So would he then... go and get him to leave? This would be, therefore, drop the book from the bookcase when he opened the secret door. And then this would have to be 6, which would be the journalist threw the paper into the fire without making sure it burnt entirely, which is true. No. Yes.
Farley consulted a card while he ate, which was given to him by his secretary just before she changed the ribbon on her typewriter. The reporter's greasy fingerprints are all over the card. When he went to file it away, he glanced automatically out of the window and saw us in the street.
He closed the filing cabinet and rushed to lock his office door. In his haste, he pushed his chair aside, but didn't think to return it to its place.
Precisely. He then hurried to tell his visitor of our arrival and showed him the way out. He then threw a piece of paper into the fireplace.
But we still don't know how the cigar-smoking visitor departed.
The answer lies in the direction the reporter took, Watson. At a certain moment, he would have been in a place where he had no logical reason to be. Look at our deduction board, and then let us go to the place where the reporter should not be.
Right. It's got to be the bookcase, isn't it?
Perfect.
It's got to be.
Yes, Watson. In his haste, Farley dropped this book, taking it from the shelf.
Let's search this place.
There's a control box built into the filing cabinet. This box must open the secret door.
We don't know the combination, Holmes.
The answer is perhaps within the question, my dear fellow.
+6. That? I don't know. They don't even move. Oh, hang on. Ah, okay, so those ones move. A letter. +6. I don't know. So that's numbers, and they're letters as well. They go to... Oh, hang on. No, they can be numbers. Do I just add 6 to that? So 4 plus 6 would be 10. D plus 6. We're talking letters here. So E, F, G, H, I, J. Oh no, hang on. So you'll be 10. 10, J. I've just gone past it. And 20.
That's not right.
Oh, okay. Scrap that. Oh wait, hang on. No. So 4 plus 6 is 10. Oh wait, hang on. Does that refer to that? Oh wait, hang on. Do we need to add 6 to this? I'm so confused. What's x plus 6? 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 on this, but it wouldn't be, would it? Oh, I don't know. So that's D is A, B, C, D. So that's 4 as well. So 4, 4. Hang on a minute. What's A, B, C, D, E, F, G? No, that's the 6th letter. J would be the 10th letter. I feel I'm not quite there. I feel G A H I J K L M. Right, let's reset this. Right, so we've got 4. Okay, hang on. If these are, because I've just noticed they're actually 3 lots of 2, aren't they? So 4 and D. D is the 4th letter of the alphabet. And these are locked in. So what's the 10th letter? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. This should be... Should this be J? So 10 plus 6 would be 16. And what's the 16th letter of the alphabet? Because they're pairs, aren't they? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. No. Oh.
There we are.
Ah.
It is simplicity itself.
I was trying
Let us
to
go and
overcomplicate
look
it
at this
in my
secret
head.
exit, Watson.
Oh, it was a bowler hat. Where did that open up? Ah, there it is. Other way, Watson. Oh, bloody hell. Sometimes you just overcomplicate things.
Chance has smiled upon us, Watson. This hat was almost certainly abandoned by our mysterious visitor. Imagine the scene. In his hurry, the cigar man drops his top hat. The door closes. The hat is caught beneath it. Fearing above all that he should be discovered, he does not attempt to retrieve it, instead preferring to flee.
Who would take such action to avoid meeting us?
Prince
I cannot tell
Woodville.
as yet, but it
Probably.
is certain that he carries the advantage of knowing us. We must discover his identity in order to redress the balance, and this hat will help us.
Oh, hang on
Let
a
us
minute.
Return to Baker Street.
Hang on a minute. Who was... Do you know we started this investigation with the monkey who stole the... something gem? The pearl necklace, wasn't it? Is it that Lord, whatever his name was? The Marquis of something or other. Okay, we can't go that way. To Baker Street then. Come on, Watson. We've torn this place apart. Back to Baker Street.
Let's hope that an examination of this top hat will reveal to us the identity of its owner.
It will, you can be sure of that.
For once, I must insist that you allow me to work alone, Holmes.
As you wish. Take your time. I will examine this hat at my work table.
Right, we will do the hat examination next time. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care. Toby!
You have been a great help, dear Toby. I'll ask Mrs. Hudson to send you up some fine giblets.
Sorry. We'll pick this up again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.